Hello folks, this is Scotty with the Lunar Berserkers, now just the Lunar Berserker. My co-host is no longer with the channel. He and I just we don't talk creatively enough, and we don't really spend any time together outside of our normal job anymore, so it doesn't really make sense to keep doing the channel together like that. So for now at least, and actually no, probably for the foreseeable future, it's just me, just Scotty, and this is what we got. So, on Tuesdays, the schedule is changing. On Tuesdays, I will be doing gaming industry news, reviews, and just a general coverage of the usual bullshit. I would like to point out, I do go over a fair bit of the quartering's work. And I don't... Yeah, so I pay a lot of attention to the quartering, to YongYea, and to Jim Sterling myself. So a lot of my coverage is going to be done by them, by ostensibly better critics, better journalists than I am, because I'm not paid for this. I do this for fun, and because I'm going to rant about it anyway, so I may as well upload it to YouTube. On which note, just want to get comfortable. EA Games has really fucked the pony today. Yeah. It's not really today news, but EA Games decided pretty much on its own that it was going to tank the Star Wars franchise, and we've been seeing this for a while. The CEO of EA apparently, according to YongYea, does not have an interest in Star Wars. Not interested. Doesn't think it's fun. Doesn't think it's interesting. And wants to take the company's creative focus going forward and make it more about intellectual properties that EA actually owns and has full control over. KOTOR 3 is not being allowed to be worked on. What else was it? I had it on the top of my head. Oh yeah, there was a Star Wars game that was supposed to be like Star Wars Uncharted, which, okay, yeah, that'd be a bit weird, but I'd be down. I would love to see that game. We're not going to. That game will not be made because it doesn't fit it doesn't fit EA's design philosophy for what they want to do with Star Wars, because when this game was being pitched, EA listened to the story being pitched and listened to the elements being given to them, and they said, okay, but Ultimate Team though. That's not a quote, but that's a perfect allegory for how EA is doing business now. The EA games that made your favorite PS1 titles is dead. It's gone. The creative talent is not there anymore. The people that were in control when those games were being made are not there anymore. And speaking of PS1 era giants that are now gigantic colostomy bags full of pus, hello, Activision. Why are we here? Oh, wait. I know why you're here. Because you're terrible, awful people. Yeah. Yeah. So, recently, there was some very good news in that Activision was separating from. Oh, bloody hell. I had it. It was in there. Activision Bungie. Activision recently separated from Bungie, and now, since Bungie's free from Activision, and I mean free, like out of a prison sentence, free. Now that Bungie's free, they can do whatever they want. And they're gonna do whatever they want. And what they want is to make Destiny 2 not shit. It's a bit late for that, but sometimes a late person to the party always brings the best booze. So, we're gonna see how that works out. I don't have a whole lot of hopes for Destiny 2 necessarily. I mean, it has potential. It could be a massive, massive hit. I don't see how. I don't see currently how Bungie's going to just really turn it around and make Destiny fun. I don't. I mean, it's possible to do. The type of game's been done. My girlfriends and I, hello love, are in the middle. Currently, all three of us are playing a lot of Warframe. And that game is stupid fun. There's no reason for it to be as amazing as it is. And it's good. It's a good grand old time. So yes, Bungie could do well. However, currently they run the risk of looking like they're trying to copy. Oh, this is bothering me. Currently, Bungie runs the risk, if they try to copy the current market leader in that style of game, of looking like they're copying the market leader. And that's not something they want to be doing. They want to be their own creative vision, especially after spending so long under Activision. Man, that is tough. Like, good job getting out of there, guys. You needed that a lot more than I can express here. So yeah, good job, Bungie, for getting out of there. Yeah, the last bit of news is sad. Like, it actually hurt me a little bit. Bethesda is dead. I'll let that sink in for a second. Let's stew. Bethesda Softworks is no longer a company that you can trust to make quality, reasonably purchased games. Do not trust them. Do not buy from them. Until they can prove that they can make a game that is not absolute fucking garbage, don't buy their shit. Fallout 76 was a mistake. It should never have happened. Fallout 4 was frustrating, but I believe that we could forgive most of that game. Fallout 76 should never have happened. It was a mistake. It was a fucking embarrassment, and they should just let it die. That's really all I have to say on that one. So, yeah. For those of you who are used to my content, it is changing. Tuesday, casual get up for the casual critic, review person, journalist? Don't really know what to call it. And then Thursday is the fun stuff, the gameplay, the reviews of the actual games, the bits where I do my gaming thing, and where I don't be Eurogamer, because Eurogamer did a fucking stupid thing recently and tried to push for gaming and activism. No. I'm a gamer. Okay? I'm a gamer. I'm somebody who wants good quality games, and I'm not particularly interested in your shit. Okay? I want good games. I want good games to be made. I want to critique games so that we can get more informed criticism out there. I do not want to push and do not want pushed social agendas in gaming. There are merits to social agendas. I do not believe that gaming is the place to push those, unless the game itself is intended exclusively as a way to push for your social agenda, alo PETA, it probably shouldn't be made. And yes, PETA's games are all garbage, but they're made with the intent of being a social point, so in that context, PETA does well with their games. We have reached the event horizon, folks. We have reached the point where I am now able to when PETA, the PETA, is more respectable as a gaming entity than Activision or EA Games, and has more artistic integrity, we have reached a point that I can't imagine us getting lower than this. So, I hope you guys will have a good day. I'm going to go play probably more Warframe or maybe Stardew Valley, because that's, a lot of my time lately. And that's it. Have a good day.